Welcome to King Lizzard's Game Lounge and Top Gear Challenge number 3 for the FORZA Motorsport 6 Rivals community. So this particular challenge involves us driving the Ferrari around Nuremberg's full GP circuit. Now, the car that we get to drive is a spec car or a stock car, so there's no upgrades, no tunes on this particular vehicle. Now, I initially drove this a few times. Lost it there a few times without assists at all, other than obviously not using a clutch. I was doing everything else no assist, and it's a real handful. I did get around the circuit and I did set some okay times, but I had a feeling that if I switched on TCS and STM that I would get a better time. Now this is the third set of attempts that I did. Totally at this point I'd done around about 9 laps of this circuit and kind of came in and came out just so I can get the recording, because if I spend too long trying, when it comes down to me recording the replay, I can't do that because there's not enough memory or something. It doesn't record everything you do once you start to exceed a certain number of laps. So as a result, I generally will quit out now after 3 laps and then jump back in again just for another go. Now with this car, I found it pretty hard work. I did make some regular improvements as I was going around the circuit, and as a result I thought I'd try jumping back to TCS and STM on and see if this will help me get around the circuit and get a better time, and it did. On my second lap with TCS and STM on, I was able to take out 7 seconds from my best no assist lap. So that's massive improvement. It just goes to show how much that oversteer was causing me to lose speed and time in a big way. So let's check out that replay. I love watching these back, as you know. And basically after that first lap I was able to pull in a 2 minute 3 seconds 0.603, which in Europe put me in the top 30% and in a place of 1,592nd out of 5,319. So kind of a so-so time there. World time, that put me in the top 25%, and that gave me a placing of 2,751st out of 10,810. So it's not a bad time, considering I had to revert back to TCS STM. Obviously, if I was able to control the car better under no assists, I would have got a better time out of this in the long run. Now the top time in the world for this circuit was 1 minute 54 seconds 0.244, so I was actually only just over 7 seconds off the pace from the lead, which for me is pretty good because I actually managed to get myself an extra second closer this time round. Generally I'm around 8 to 10 seconds off the lead time, and obviously my ultimate goal is to improve so I get closer and closer to that. I don't think I'll ever be good enough to be at the top, but I'll keep trying and being competitive in rivals, because that's what I love doing. It's something that interests me in the game, and unfortunately it's not something a lot of people use in Forza 6. A lot of people tend to play the career, play a bit of online, and don't really do a lot else with Forza. But rivals is brilliant in terms of its competition. It's also a fantastic way to learn how to drive these vehicles and also how to negotiate the circuits. It's a great way of training yourself to be better at the game, if you like, or at least that's what I find anyway. So I hope you enjoyed this. I will be back in the not too distant future with plenty more Forza Motorsport 6 and other gaming greats on King Lizzard's Game Lounge. Please take the time to rate the video, and if you're not a subscriber, it'd be fantastic if you click that sub button. Take care, keep well, and keep watching.